So let's talk about my girl Zelina Vega. The Curious Case of Zelina, which did well, in my opinion. So if you want to get a little brief synopsis of what I was talking about with Zelina Vega, please go and check that podcast out, The Curious Case of Zelina Vega. Alright, I'm going to try to explain this because everybody wasn't really like watching it. Like, I wasn't either. And I just caught the back end of it, and I just thought, like, oh, well, this is interesting because as of late, WWE, a lot of the superstars are very meticulous about their costuming. This is why the level of excitement and display is so important when we're talking about WWE. They're known for their stars, you know, looking like something, unlike the other place. Anyway, so in a lengthy Instagram post, Mecca Museum claimed they designed, printed, and hand-stoned the Mecca chancla Vega wore in her recent WrestleMania entrance attire. So she had that shoe that looked like a robot. The chancla is what they call the flip-flop in Spanish. That's what the moms and stuff throw at their kids. If you don't know, that's what that meant, okay? The star severely underpaid them. The post additionally alleged that they created a pair of cuffs, mech wings, and a headset, but that Vega sent them the wrong address, resulting in damage and reshipping. And I quote, "She gave me the wrong address, which resulted in my wings getting cooked in the hot 100-degree Florida sun, melting it, essentially having to reshape it, and then finding out the time specified was too late, then having a piece detached due to melted pieces from, again, it getting damaged from being delivered to her old address that she thought she could pick it up from." The post then went on to make more allegations, additionally pointing out how they felt like their labor had been taken for granted. They also claimed Vega ultimately returned the gear. Quote, "I definitely don't want to work with celebrities or influencers anymore. They always expect super cheap or free stuff and excessive labor just because it's them." So if you want to know the outfit, it's the one where she wore it looked like the translucent greenish, purplish blue with the headset and the blue hair, and the chancla looked like a robot, and the white stockings, you know, a bunch of bullshit. That's what she had on. So they say, "I'm unprofessional for even saying it's anything but my work, and my skills suck." She got all of that commissioned value at $2.5 thousand for $900 with a promise of exposure, and I had to refund multiple customers and reject new orders to get this done. Hours upon hours of 3D designing, everything bedazzled, everything one by one, custom painting, everything attaching LEDs, crystallizing the transparent parts of wings, etc. A labor that should have taken months, I did in 2.5 to 3 weeks, non-stop breaks and no sleep. And guess what? Only for her to return everything, dispute the total amount without deducting what she kept via PayPal, and keeping the chancla and headset for practically change. All of that for nothing, and to have expensive stuff for Temu price. As a Puerto Rican, you literally a disgrace, and 100% for not for your people, let alone a small business. Now, you know, was it necessary to inject that somehow she's not for the people or for the Puerto Ricans because y'all had a misunderstanding about y'all business? First of all, that chancla shit looks stupid, but whatever, that's her aesthetic. I'm not about to go down that road. They go on to say, "Safe to say, I will never work with celebrities because they're scammers." They said, "I definitely don't want to work with celebrities anymore. I am human too. I have bills to pay. I need to eat. This is not a Chinese sweatshop or a major corp. It is a one-woman army, a Chinese sweatshop." And she really was going in. So Zelina, I'm glad I waited. She did respond. This is a post from April 11th. She went on to say, hold on, I gotta get a drink because it's a lot, y'all. "I don't want any hate sent to any of the people, including Mecha, or situations that I'm about to clear up. If you're a fan of mine, please don't. This wasn't meant to be Twitter fun, but I do have the right to defend myself. Excuse the slow responses, as it is a travel day. None of my gear makers have ever had an issue with me, and if they did, we handle it in person. My intent, despite being highly upset at what trolls blew this up to be, is to be a place where everyone feels okay about things, as I thought that this is where my team and her got to. Once it left my hands, I was moving, working, and dealing with a sick family member. I left it in their hands, and it seemed to be settled. Starting with @Singray Bomb. Because Mecha is a lot more involved, I'm going to be recording a video. Not that you can tag a person that blocked you on Instagram anyway. She said, I asked, would you be interested? Do you want compensation? They said no. I still offered everything else and even surprised them by getting them tics and brought them backstage to say thank you personally. They went back on their original agreement and wasn't clear about what they now wanted. And I stopped using their image on the controllers and respectfully cut ties. How am I the bad guy here? And then when we click the text messages, we can see where she is giving her receipts. So I'm out of the final. I would be totally fine with giving you the rights for the piece. Thank you for being so courteous about it. Now, I personally don't really care about payment. This was such an awesome opportunity. I'd love to give you something, though. But I just had a tiny request. Could you maybe send me a picture of you two with the controller? Oh, that was a given. Signed photo from both of us with controllers. She's talking about her husband, Alistair Black. They said, that's all my heart desires. Hello, Zelina. I know my last correspondence with you was a little confusing, but I've since hoped that this request finds you. I realize that I should have been a bit more clear on information and should have thought a bit hard on the matter before agreeing so quickly and then going back on my word. I am not interested in payment, and I noticed you used the artwork I did for your YouTube channel, and that has been a tremendous amount of outreach. Okay, so with that being said, this is a nothing burger. The person got ahead of themselves, tried to run Zelina down. Zelina came with the receipts. There's nothing else to talk about, I guess. I do have the issue with the Puerto Rican calling out her ethnicity and how she's not for the people, which is a way that a lot of people tend to rally the troops or the public's opinion, as if she's out to just scam other Puerto Ricans because she's Puerto Rican. I just thought that was just stupid. I'm surprised she didn't really address that, but whatever. I just thought that was stupid. Either way, while I got you, Zelina is a part of a faction, and the picture I'm posting is this faction. So she had on that red and white skirt outfit, and she just sticks out like a sore thumb with NWO, and I'm not understanding what the character is. Like, you cosplaying every Tuesday, and that's cool. I know you a Twitch girl, you doing video games and stuff, but like, you stagnant as fuck. Like, I don't know what that match you had with Elektra was atrocious. I don't know what's the direction. I'm glad that issue with the people about buying stuff and stuff worked out for you, but when it comes to the WWE product, it's lacking, sweetie. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I mean, she could cosplay and do all of that, like I said, but she really needs to find some type of character direction and get back on track so she can be a viable contender for some type of belt. Ain't nobody taking her seriously. Not like they used to when she was with Andrade. Now he done went. Wait, is he in Elder? Wait a minute, what happened? Andrade? Yeah, he on their team, ain't that? Ain't he? Hold on, what happened? Yeah, I think he on their team. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Hit me in the comments later.